Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Plum Crazy Adventure.
Welcome back to a Sunday. Hey.
Sunday.
Sunday.
All right. Hang on a second, guys. Give us just a minute while we try to fix what is happening here. I'm not liking what's happening with our Facebook at all. I can't see either one of us hardly. Oh my God. There I am.
There you are. Just move over. There you are.
All right. So, hello, everybody. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Can everybody hear us okay on YouTube? Because I just realized that our speaker isn't plugged in. Our microphone.
I want to get that plugged in.
Let's see. Hopefully this doesn't mess us up. So can everybody hear us okay? All right. It looks as though we still have some sound going. Woohoo! So tonight, as you can tell by my totally frazzled persona and just brain, we are going to talk about Black Friday deals because I've had so many people asking questions about them. I've been sending out quotes, trying to get some things going. Now, I definitely have a love-hate relationship with Black Friday in particular. I do not like the whole concept. I feel like if you can put things on sale, this discounted once a year, you should be able to do it all year round. But that being said, I also want to make sure that anybody that wants to be able to take advantage of Black Friday deals are able to do so.
Yep.
So with all that being said, I have a ton of information, and you'll have to bear with me because I do have it in a couple of different locations. So again, like I said, bear with us because we've got Black Friday specials, we've got some Cyber Monday specials, we've got Travel Tuesday specials.
Yep.
And then a few that because Disney and Universal don't really participate in the actual Black Friday deals. We have some great specials that they have going through until the middle of December.
Yep.
So anyway.
Well, while she takes a break from talking, guys, we got 437 437 subscribers now. So everybody, welcome to the Plum Crazy Adventures family. Thank you again for everybody who subscribes to the channel. And all of those of you in Facebook land that hasn't done that yet, so just do us a favor real quick. Go over to YouTube, look up Plum Crazy Adventures, and give us a subscribe and a like and follow us. Just do everything. So
yes, most definitely.
And don't forget to follow us on all of our socials too. So
most definitely. Also, you said the socials. I had a thought, and I've already forgotten it. This is going to be a great night, guys. Do us a favor. Go ahead in the comments. Let us know where you're from, where you're watching us from. We always like being able to see those. I'm very appreciative whenever people do comment on our videos on Facebook and on YouTube because we are live on both this evening.
Yeah.
So.
Well, anyway, let's get started in here because I know there's a lot of people that's getting very antsy to start spending some money on Black Friday, Cyber Monday, and Travel Tuesday too. So, So we are locked, loaded, and ready to sell. So let's get kicking.
All right. So the one that I get most excited about every year is a travel professional, and as a obsessed animal lover and theme park lover, and there's a goat on our TV. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. All right, I got to pay attention to you guys, not when Nick is watching. I apologize. Discovery Cove. Discovery Cove does a fantastic deal every single year where you can get up to 50% off of your regular admission to Discovery Cove. This is the best deal that you're going to find all year. And it is only going to be available through November 24th. So it's going to be through Black Friday. Midnight, it's done. Not going to have it again until next year. So really excited about this. And your admission can be used. We have to pick a day, but you can pick any day between now and December 31st of 2024. So it's a really, really great offer. And like I said, it's up to 50% off, and it's an expensive endeavor. So that discount really helps a lot.
And this is actually a really cool place to go visit. A lot of you don't know what this place is, this is actually a place where you can go scuba. or snorkeling. Sorry,
Yes, you can snorkel.
You
You can
can go
snuba.
snuba, not scuba, snuba, which is basically putting the helmet over top of your head, and you're still breathing normal. You don't have anything like here or in your mouth or anything,
Yeah.
like when you do when you're scuba diving. So,
Yeah.
but you can do that, and you can see all the sea life and everything. They got beautiful reefs there. They got beautiful little beaches and stuff for you to be able to lay on and lay out all day. And this is an all day event. This
Yes.
is not just a
It is
like
an all-day, all-inclusive event.
Yes, yeah.
So all of your food and drinks will be included.
yeah. So keep that in mind too.
Not alcoholic drinks,
Yeah.
but
If you want alcoholic drinks, they are there to be purchased.
yes.
Now, the other thing too, you need to remember there is an age limit, and you need to know how to swim too. So
Yes.
that's very important. So if you got some youngsters and stuff, you definitely need to get a hold of us so that we can make sure that they're of the proper age to be able to go and enjoy this beautiful area in Orlando, Florida. Which, if you see the videos and the photos and stuff of it, you think it would be in a tropical location, like down in the Bahamas or something, and it's not. It's in Orlando, Florida, right in the middle of the city. So it's really cool.
Yeah, I have a couple of friends that are going to be doing they're going to be going and checking it out as agents and seeing everything.
Mhm.
Very, very, very cool place.
Yeah.
So really jealous that they get to do that. Unfortunately, our dates didn't work for me to be able to fly down for a couple days to do it with them.
Yep.
But the other nice thing about Discovery Cove is you can opt in for a 2-park or a 3-park additional ticket with
Mhm.
your single day purchase at Discovery Cove. They are actually owned by SeaWorld, and so you get the option to be able to go into SeaWorld and Aquatica. Then you can add on Busch Gardens Tampa if
Yep.
that is something that you're interested in. The other great thing is when you purchase these tickets, your 1-day ticket, which can be up to 50% off per person, you're going to be able to get vouchers so that you can go into SeaWorld, Aquatica, and possibly Busch Gardens if you upgrade for the Busch Gardens
Mhm.
for up to 14 days. So 2-week period, you'll be able to do all of this. And you can go in as unlimited as you would like. I do apologize for the train if you guys can hear it. So I really like that. You also get complimentary parking, which is a big deal in Central Orlando. Everybody's charging for parking anymore.
Mhm.
You can also have free locker rental because obviously you're going to want to be able to put stuff away. Unlimited food and beverage, like I mentioned before. They also give you animal safe sunscreen that you need to use while you are in the park. That is free of charge to protect their animals, and you get free towels for the duration of your trip. Not your trip, but inside of Discovery Cove.
Mhm.
You'll also get unlimited access to the Grand Reef, which is where Scott was saying about being able to snorkel. There's also a freshwater oasis. And then there's an explorer's aviary where you can feed lorikeets, which is so much fun.
That's cool.
We got to do that at Columbus Zoo several years ago.
Mhm.
And then there is Serenity Bay. And you also get free use of wetsuit and snorkel gear so that you can go snorkel. And then the kicker, you get to keep your snorkel piece as a souvenir to take home with you.
Yep.
So that is brand new for every single person. And I
Yes,
love
it
that
is.
they do that.
Yep.
So anything else that you are like super stoked and want to tell them about Discovery Cove?
No, it's just one of those things that if you haven't discovered it yet, you need to go discover it because we haven't went there yet, but I'm telling you what.
It has been on our list
Gosh.
for years.
Like,
it is
yeah.
on the bucket list.
Yeah, and
And the only reason
wanna
that I'm
go.
not taking advantage of it and doing it this year is because we need to get Nick more comfortable with having like the mask and the snorkel on his face as
Yeah.
well as swimming. I don't know why. Something in his brain has happened, and he's decided that he's not as big of a fan of pools as he was when he was a toddler.
Yeah.
So hopefully he grows out of that soon, and we can maybe take advantage of this deal next year.
Yeah. Hopefully.
Doesn't mean that you can't take advantage of it now. So
Yeah.
get a hold of us,
Now.
get those booked. Yes.
Call now.
Next up, Norwegian Cruise Lines. Now, I don't generally talk about Norwegian Cruise Lines a whole lot. And it's not that I don't like them or anything like that. I just have a better partnership with Royal Caribbean. However, Norwegian has a fantastic Black Friday deal that I want to tell you about.
Mhm.
All of their cruises that you can book currently are 50% off. Plus, you have the option of getting potential free airfare for one guest, an unlimited open bar, specialty dining included, excursions, Wi-Fi, and the third and fourth guest of your room, of your cabin free.
Wow.
Those are a ton of options that you can
Wow.
potentially get for doing a Norwegian Cruise Line cruise and booking on this Black Friday offer. Now, I will say you have to book it by November 26th, which happens to be next Sunday. We have 7 more days in order to be able to book you a Norwegian cruise.
Mhm.
And this is for travel anywhere from now up until April 12th of 2026.
Wow. 26.
So,
Man, that's
This
really
is
booking her out.
definitely a fantastic deal. If
Yeah.
you've been thinking about pulling the trigger and going on a Norwegian cruise, this is definitely a great option and something to consider.
Yeah. This I didn't even hear about that deal. Now you said that, I'm thinking, maybe that might not be a bad option for us. So
Yes. Well, Norwegian Cruise Line, they actually are offering some Alaskan cruises that are later in the season than pretty much any other cruise line.
mhm.
I just watched a couple that went and did it that are also agents, and they were there for the very last sailing in the end of September. No, it was end of October, which is really, really late in the season.
Mm.
Because they get
Usually
snowfall and
usually
sometimes you
September.
can't get into places.
Yeah.
And so they got to go and they got to see the Northern Lights like 3 or 4 nights of their sailing.
Wow.
And were able to just look out on their balcony and they saw Northern Lights, which was really cool. It was very cold, but then they also had the opportunity to be able to go into some fjords and some areas that you don't generally get to go into in the summer months because of just the water levels and how things are. And so being able to be on that ship and do a complete 360 while looking at a glacier, and every single person on the ship is able to see everything.
Nice.
It's really cool.
Nice. That's cool.
So definitely, Norwegian Cruise Line is one you might want to consider. They do things a little bit differently, which is another reason why I've never cruised with them yet. But they're definitely on our radar and somebody that we want to check out because certain things they do really, really well.
Yeah.
And then the Alaska cruises, they're getting better and better at. And then they do have some really nice European cruises, and they're starting to do a couple of cruises out of Baltimore. Baltimore. So if you're thinking about doing some cruising out of Baltimore, they are playing around and toying with doing that, doing cruises out of that port more consistently.
Yeah.
So
let me ask you a question. Is there any incentives for us to be able to put like deposits down, or do we have to pay everything up front?
No, you can do your deposits,
Okay.
and it depends on the length of sailing as to how much your deposit will be.
Okay.
So definitely just reach out to me. We'll figure out which sailing you're interested in, and then I can get you what your deposit amount would be, and then what your pay schedule would look like.
And this would be a great Christmas gift if, like, for somebody that's celebrating a 50th wedding anniversary and they've always wanted to go to Alaska. This would be the way to do it. This would be a great way
Because again, through 2026.
Yeah, and you can put a deposit down on it. You can make payments on it. We can help you with all of that right here through us, and
your travel insurance. That way, heaven forbid something happens. None of us know what's happening in 2 years. So we can handle it for you. So,
but anyway, get us a call, and we'll definitely get hooked up with that deal because wow, and that's only until
the 26th, which is next Sunday.
Next Sunday. So
now I do want to make sure people know I will not be answering the phone or answering emails on Thursday, and I'll have limited availability on Friday. But I will be around over the weekend. So if anybody wants to get those last minutes, we can definitely do that. But reach out to me Monday through Wednesday this week.
Yeah, definitely.
Because obviously I want to spend time with my family too. All right.
Okay.
Another option that I think is so great, and we don't talk about enough on this channel, and I wish that we did, the Rocky Mountaineer, which is part of Amtrak Vacations. If you're ever thinking about doing a rail vacation, Rocky Mountaineer is a great company to do this through, and they are offering up to $1,500 off per couple to be able to do their Canadian Rockies or American Southwest itineraries.
Wow, that would be nice.
Yep. So absolutely great. It's for any 2024 package that is 6 nights or longer. And this one we're actually going to be able to book through Nick's birthday, December 4th. So they're giving us a little bit of a leeway for this one, which I think is great. Gives people a chance to kind of think about what they really want to do and then go, okay, this is what we're going to book.
That's awesome.
And I love that they're doing this. And that up to $1,500 per couple. That's a really good savings on rail vacations because they tend to be pretty set on this is the contracted rate for the hotels that we use. This is the contracted rate for Amtrak. This is the and so for them to be able to give you that steep of a discount is fantastic.
Yeah, definitely.
So, and that's something we've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to do the Canadian Rockies, and I've always wanted to take the Zephyr and come back through.
Oh man, that
out
would be
west.
so much fun.
Yeah,
I would love to do that. So let's get going. So.
I did want to talk about another cruise line, Virgin Voyages, which we were just on. What, a month ago? Is that 6 weeks ago? Something like that. I can't even tell you.
Yeah.
In some ways, it feels like yesterday. Other ways, it feels like years ago.
Yeah.
So they are doing a fantastic deal. It is 30% off of your cruise fare, just flat 30% off.
Yes.
And I love Virgin because they don't have all of these like added on expenses and fees and things like that. It's like, nope, 30% off. Love it. And you get up to $600 off or $600 in your free bar tab.
Well, technically, it's $600 off if you think about it.
Yeah, $600 in free bar tab.
Yeah.
Now, this is going to be available to book through November 26th, which is going to be next Sunday. I love that they're giving us through the weekend. And you can use this for any voyage that is traveling through 2024.
Yeah, and that's stateside or
in Europe.
the pond.
Yep. I think this is a really great deal. I'm really glad that they are offering this. And I think that $600 bar tab is a lot.
Yeah.
I mean,
but it depends on what you drink. Now, if you drink low end, like vodkas and whiskeys and stuff like that, then it's a lot. But if you drink the higher end stuff and drink the higher, more expensive champagnes or more expensive wines and stuff like that, then yeah, the 600, it's going to go quick.
Right.
But for if you're just a regular drinker and you just like Jack Daniels and a Coke, it's going to take you a while to go through it.
Yes, but the other thing too is you can use it for friends. So if you book your trip and then somebody else decides that they want to join you, and so they book last minute or something, they can help you with that bar tab. Or if you make friends while you're on the cruise, you can also buy them things.
Yep.
And then of course there is Moet champagne is a really big deal.
Yeah.
And those are not cheap.
No.
So that's something else that you could do. Or I believe there's even some options for, I know there is, like mixology classes.
Yeah.
And I'm pretty sure that those bar tabs go towards those mixology classes too.
I think they do too. Definitely, if you're interested in doing that, reach out to us because we can find out for you, and we can definitely get you booked on that.
Oh, yeah.
And there is some really cool drink recommendations that we could give you once you decide to book your vacation with us through Virgin Voyages. So,
yep.
And remember, no children. No one under the age of 18. Think about that for a minute. How many times you've been on a cruise and you're like, oh, God, these kids are driving me nuts. Or you just want to get away from your kids. That's a great way to do it. So.
Yep, absolutely.
Yeah.
So another thing that I'm going to kind of bounce around, that's what I'm doing tonight, Charisma Hotels and Resorts. Okay, now this is an all-inclusive brand, and they are offering, and just to give you an idea, Charisma is like super nice resorts that they offer. Several of them have the swim up rooms. So you literally get to swim up into your room. It's really nice. They are also the ones that own the Nickelodeon franchise opportunity. So if you have a kid that's obsessed with Nickelodeon, you might see Paw Patrol or SpongeBob and stuff, depending on the resort. So I need to know so that I can put you in the right place.
Yeah.
So that is Charisma Hotels and Resorts. And they are currently offering where you can save up to 65% plus get a $1,000 resort credit. Now, this is for select resorts. It's not for every single one.
Right.
That's in Punta Cana, Cancun, and Negril in Jamaica.
Oh, really?
I don't see things for Jamaica that often. At
least
for whatever reason here in Pittsburgh, sometimes we have a hard time getting to Jamaica and then seeing deals for Jamaica. I don't know exactly why. So those resort credits, you can use those for your spa days. You can use it for so many other things. Maybe you want to book an excursion through the hotel, something along those natures. You can definitely do that.
And if you go to Jamaica, you got to check out the waterfalls.
Yes, you do. Dunn's River Falls.
Yes, they're so beautiful.
So you do need to book this option if this is something you're interested in by December 7th. Okay. And this is going to be for travel anywhere from now clear through until January 2nd of 2026. So that is a fantastic time frame. And if your air isn't available, that's okay. We can go ahead and book your resort, and then once the air becomes available, airfare, we can add that onto your package. So definitely a great way to be able to lock in the rates and know, okay, in 2025 we're going to be spending a week, 10 days, and this is what we're doing, and then make your payments on it, and then add your airfare as soon as it becomes available, and you're done. You're golden. You get to have an amazing vacation to look forward to.
Yeah, and it's like she said, a lot of these resorts, the swim up rooms. I mean, come on, man. Why? Who wouldn't want to do that? Just swim up to your. Okay, I'm going to go to my room.
Right. I think it'd be amazing.
Oh, I think it'd be great. So,
I do want to pull up. I do have some other partners that are offering some really great rates, and so I wanted to be able to bring it up and be able to read it to you really quickly. So, for instance, my one travel partner that I use the most, or my supplier, they offer a lot of nonstop flights to Cancun and Punta Cana here in Pittsburgh. If you are from another gateway, definitely let me know, and I can tell you what nonstop charters we have available. And basically what that means is you go through your customs things and stuff at the airport, you get on the plane, and then 5.5 hours later, whatever it is, you're in location. You're in Cancun, you're in Punta Cana, you're in Jamaica, and then you go through and you do everything and you're done. You're not having to stop in Fort Lauderdale and switch planes, or Atlanta, or JFK.
Which is so annoying.
So it really just solves a lot of problems and some headache. Plus, generally, because they are chartered, and that is basically what that plane is doing, you have really good starts and like departures and arrival times too. So you're not like you're getting to spend a good part of your day on your travel day down, actually enjoying and settling into your resort. And then on the way home, you're not necessarily having to be up at 4 a.m. because you got to be at the airport at 8. It's more of in the afternoon. And so you kind of get to more leisurely come home. So that's why we really like and push charters for anybody that's looking to do these all-inclusive resorts. Anyway, just to give you guys a heads up. So Cancun, I was just talking about Cancun. If we book you, let me see here, what's one of the best ones? So there is the Fiesta Americana Condesa in Cancun. If we book you by November 21st, which is only 2 days away, so that one's not the best one. But you can get up to 70% off of your hotel resort stay. And then let me see here. Let me get another one. So expiring on November 30th, the Majestic Elegance in Costa Mujeres, you can save up to 60% off. That's a fantastic deal. And then Sandos Cancun. Sandos is a great resort. This one is booked by December 4th, and you can save up to 53% off of your room. And then let me see, maybe we want to go to Cozumel, which is just off of the coast of Cancun. And let me see here. So the El Cozumel Beach Resort, it's actually booked by December 21st for travel from January 3rd through November 15th of 2024. And they will give you a free room upgrade from a garden view to an ocean view. So that's a really great option. Let me see here. Couples Negril. There's another one. Couples Negril, Sanssouci. I think I actually wrote down Couples. Yes. But anyway, Sanssouci and Swept Away and Tower Isle, all of them, if you book by November 29th, they're going to give you the 7th night free plus a resort credit. So definitely some great deals. We can also send you over to the west coast of Mexico. Go to Los Cabos. Cabos. I don't know why that came out the way it did. So, for instance, Hard Rock in Los Cabos, if you book by December 5th, you can travel anywhere from now until August 15th, and you can get up to 50% off plus a 15-minute mini photo session and the 6th night free. So that's a lot of things kind of all bundled up on there. So those are really, really great. And then Punta Cana, because that seems to be where most people want to go. Do not blame you. The water and the beaches are beautiful. So, for instance, Temptation Miches Resort in Punta Cana. If you book it by December 3rd, you can travel anywhere from now until April 30th of next year. So it's a smaller window. You're going to get exclusive rates, a room upgrade, trendy tropical view to trendy pool vibe view, a late checkout, and then 20% off spa and wine list discount. So that's a really great deal. And then TRS Turquesa Hotel, you can book that one by December 12th, and you can get up to 57% off plus a $1,500 resort credit for 4 nights. And that is going to be valid all the way through for travel until January 1st of 2025.
Wow.
So
that's a deal.
And then there's Riviera Maya, there's St. Martin, Turks and Caicos, Barbados, Puerto Vallarta. So I have a list that's 3 pages long of different resorts that are offering discounts that expire anywhere from Tuesday, November 21st, all the way through until the middle of December for their Black Friday savings. So if you're thinking about it, if you're interested, definitely let me know because we can get you hooked up.
Yep. And the funny thing is a lot of these places, I'm seeing the Hard Rocks all the way down through there, and I'm looking, I'm like, okay, that's on our truck, that's on our truck, that's on our truck.
Yes. So let me go ahead and sneak out of this so that I can see what we're doing again. There we are. Make sure I didn't miss any chats. So another thing that I wanted to talk about is Universal Orlando Resort. Now, I will say Universal is one of those, they don't really do Black Friday, like specific Black Friday specials. But they do have some things that I wanted to mention. For instance, they did announce that their international flavors of Carnival is going to be from February 3rd through April 7th. So if you're thinking about maybe checking that out, they have the dates, which is fantastic. And they are doing a couple of I don't want to say ongoing because they do change them from time to time, but over the next month or so, I know that these packages are going to be valid. So you can do a hotel and annual pass package and save $200 right off the bat. And this is going to be, you have to, let me see here. I just got myself lost. You have to book this one by December 9th. And basically what you can do is you can get yourself a 3-park annual pass or seasonal pass. Go with the hotel, and then you'll get to save $200 off the package.
That's awesome.
So that's a great deal. Also, they have another one where you can save 25% off of your package overall. It's up to 25%. It depends on which hotel you're staying at, as well as what your tickets are. Okay. So that's a really great deal. And then the one that I tend to book the most, because let's face it, when you're going to Orlando and you're going to Universal, you're going to go see the Wizarding World of Harry Potter.
Yeah.
So to do the exclusive Harry Potter package is a no-brainer for a lot of people. And the reason being, currently, and this keeps changing because this is different from when we had people go just a couple months ago. You can get a 5-night stay with 2-park, 3-day with 2-day free ticket. So that's a really great option. It's just the 2 parks. It doesn't include Volcano Bay. And the reason why Volcano Bay isn't included in this right now is because it's coming into winter. And so Volcano Bay was only going to be open off and on. So they tend to do that during these months.
Yeah.
Now, there is also going to be a special for Florian Fortescue's ice cream flight that you'll be able to get free with your package. You're also going to get a Honeydukes cooler tote, and you'll get one of those per family or per package. And then I do apologize for the trains. They are busy tonight.
They're trying to get all the runs in before Thanksgiving.
This is true. You're also still going to be able to get your free breakfast at the Leaky Cauldron and a free breakfast at Three Broomsticks. That takes care of 2 of your breakfasts, which if any of you have ever traveled there before, or if you're any of my clients, we will all tell you that breakfast is surprisingly expensive, and it's kind of hard to find like actual breakfast. So it's kind of nice to know you've got 2 breakfasts taken care of and done. And then, of course, you do get a free shutter button session and then one free 8x10 print that you get to take home with you from your shutter buttons experience.
Man, that's a lot of stuff.
That is a lot of stuff that you get for free with doing your exclusive Harry Potter package.
Yeah.
So definitely reach out if you're interested in that. They currently have it set so that you need to book it by December 13th. So once December 13th hits, they're going to change the package up a little bit more and extend it out. So, and this can be booked for travel anywhere from now until December 31st of 2024.
Nice. So if you're a pothead, I mean a Harry Potter fan, you need to definitely get a hold of us about that. That is actually a really, really good deal. I mean, that's something that I would take advantage of.
Oh, yes, definitely. So next time we go for any amount of time, we're just going to get our annual passes again, though.
Yeah, totally. Totally.
All right. So Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, they're the last one that I really want to talk about on their cruise deals because they are currently doing 30% off of every guest. That's it.
That's good.
I think that is fantastic.
Yeah.
It is simple. It is easy to understand. And that deal expires on December 4th. Now, this is going to be valid for all sailings after December 1st. So you're not going to be able to book one for Thanksgiving week and hope that you're going to be able to get this 30% off. But I really like that they have this deal. And then they are also promoting currently a Europe and Alaska air promo. And this one is going to expire and you won't be able to use it anymore as of March 31st of 2024. So this is one that you can really think about. Okay, do I want to get this booked? Maybe it's a Christmas present. Maybe I hold off and I use my income tax for it.
There you go.
So this is going to be, and it's a little bit confusing. So for their, basically for any of their Europe sailings, if we book it within this promotion, you're going to be able to get $200 per person for economy or premium seating, and then $500 per person if you book first class or business seating for a European sailing. Now, if you are going to Alaska, even though honestly rates cost about the same, sometimes more to go to Alaska, out to Seattle as it does go to Europe. It's $100 per person for economy or premium seating, and then it's $200 per person for first class and business if you're going to go on an Alaskan itinerary. So I kind of like this. It gives us a little bit more flexibility with handling your air. Still needs to be booked through Royal so that you get your discount on everything. And it's not a here's your free airfare and then it's like the worst connections possible. Like at least we're getting some options and able to go, no, I don't like that. I want to do this. So it makes me much more comfortable doing this air option as opposed to doing Norwegian Cruise Line option because those are terrifying. And at this point, I cannot recommend booking the airfare through Norwegian Cruise Line because horror stories. Crazy. I know he's watching himself now. So.
Oh, he's watching our YouTube channel.
Yep. He's watching Lynn Run Park.
Yeah.
So, all right. And then the last thing that I want to talk to you guys about is Walt Disney World Resort. Now, I do want
DWD.
I do want to make sure. No, WDW. Did you see how long it took for my brain to realize what he said? All right. So Walt Disney World is another one. They don't really do Black Friday deals, and they don't. It was
Disney World discounts, DWD.
I like that you had to think and you figured that out. Okay. So
sorry, I don't mean that. Keep going.
So they do not do Black Friday discounts per se. However, they do have some really great options that I wanted to share with you guys and let you guys kind of in on some different things. If you're thinking about doing a Disney trip, we are able to book anything through the end of 2024 at this point. So I'm super excited. A Disney dining plan is coming back. I'm super excited for that.
Yes.
So there's some options here. So the first one is their play, stay, and enjoy dining with a promo card. So basically, this is going to be you're going to be able to get up to $1,000 on a dining card with a non-discounted 5-night, 4-day vacation package at a deluxe or deluxe villa resort, and then your tickets, obviously. So this is going to be valid for most nights from November 25th through November 29th, and then December 9th through December 25th. and then Sunday through Tuesday night from January 9th through March 5th. So they are extending this out a little bit further than when the Disney dining plan takes effect, because some people may want to just do the dining promo card and not have the actual dining.
Yeah.
So it gives you that option. Again, I'm not a huge fan of the dining card, but at the same time, if this is what they're offering and they don't have another rate or discount that you can take advantage of for your vacation days, then let's do this. Like, let's get something back for you.
Here's the other thing too, you got to look at, like, when we start talking to you about your Disney trip, we start asking you, hold on, excuse me. We start asking you questions about, like, you know, do you have picky eaters? Is there like a certain kind of foods that you guys can only eat and stuff like that? Because then we kind of compare the price of what you're going to be able to get and how much the meals are going to be and whether it's going to be worth it for you to do this package or not. We'll just work on anything that you need, and we'll discuss everything with you before we book the vacation. So
yeah, I have probably talked more people out of the Disney dining plan than I have talked people into it, because I have some people that are just very picky eaters, like them and their kids, and like there's only one person that would be able to take advantage of it, and it's like not worth it, not worth doing it.
Right.
Then I have other people that they have a lot of allergies or issues and things like that, so I'm like, well, if you're going to be bringing your own food or something like that, what's the point in paying for the dining package? Just go and have a nice meal at this restaurant and this restaurant, because of the reviews and things from the celiac community, for instance. So, but I digress. That's something else we could really easily do a video whole live on. Let's get back to our deals. So another deal is the Disney Visa is offering a card member promotion where you can save up to 35% on your rooms in early 2024. So you can save up to 35% on any Sunday, on most, I should say, Sunday through Thursday stays from January 9th through February 22nd, and then February 25th through March 24th. And then you can save up to 20% off of your rooms for most Friday and Saturday night stays from January 12th through February 24th. So basically, they're going to give you discounts for staying through the week. If you're going to stay on the weekends, they're going to knock your discount down a little bit, but still giving you one. So I think that's pretty great. And let me tell you, the 35% off, especially because that's going to be your deluxe resort. So say, for instance, $800 a night at Polynesian Village, and they take 35% off of that. That's a big savings. Yeah. So that's a lot of Dole Whips that you can get in.
Oh God, now I'm hungry for a Dole Whip.
All right. They're also offering special offers for a couple of the resorts. So Art of Animation Family Suites, they're going to give you up to 30% off, which I think is great. And then Coronado and Animal Kingdom Lodge, they're going to give you up to 35% off.
Nice.
So I'm glad that they put those two as having a little bit of a different spin on it, because Art of Animation Family Suites, super expensive. Coronado is underrated. I think more people need to go and experience it. At the same time, maybe I don't want them to, because I like the hidden gem feel of it. Even though that's where I send everybody to. Like, it's my not so hidden secret. It's one of my favorites.
Oh, I love that one. That one is like, you could literally just go there and do a stay vacation, never leave that resort. Like, it is that beautiful and that big. So
I actually have people that I had them stay there just a couple of weeks ago, actually, and they're like, we screwed up. We didn't give ourselves enough time to be able to explore the resort, and we want to go back and stay because they enjoyed it so much, and they want to go see more, eat more foods from the different restaurants, and actually get to explore and enjoy the pool. So,
the rooftop restaurant there. Oh man,
the Dahlia Lounge.
Yes. Oh.
Yep.
Anyway, sorry. We got off on a tangent again.
We're good at that. So they are also offering a book early, save more on your rooms. So it's an up to 25% discount. Now, this is going to expire on December 15th. So if this is something you're thinking about doing, and you want to get your rooms booked, we can do that. We can add on your tickets later, and then turn it into a package, however it is that you want to handle it. So you're going to be able to save up to 25% off of your room from Sunday through Thursday, January 9th through February 22nd. and then up to 30% off of your room from stays February 25th through March 24th. So I think those are really, really great savings too.
Yeah.
And then again, I just want to, I guess I haven't mentioned it yet this episode, but I have definitely in the past. Disney is very scaled on how they do things. So your biggest discounts, so like the 30% off and 25% off, is going to be for your deluxe resorts and your deluxe villa resorts. So think Beach Club, Animal Kingdom Lodge, Animal Kingdom Villas, Polynesian, Contemporary, Bay Lake Tower. All of those are going to be at the top. Okay. Then you're going to get a little bit less. So instead of maybe the 30%, maybe you're getting 25 or 20%. And those are going to be for your moderate resorts.
Yep.
Think Port Orleans Riverside or French Quarter, or maybe Caribbean Beach Resort, Coronado Springs, things like that. And then your value resorts, which are going to be your least like percentage that you're going to get off. And those are going to be your all-star resorts from Pop Century. And then Art of Animation for the Little Mermaid suites. But then generally what they'll do is they consider the family suites part of like their moderate section, so that you get the moderate price discount for Art of Animation. Not always, but that's generally how they handle it.
Yeah.
Just to kind of give you guys an idea, because I don't want you going, oh my gosh, I'll get 30% off of my $168 room at All Star Sports, and then it's a 10% discount.
Yeah.
Because they do have it weighted, just as a heads up.
Yep.
And then probably the best deal I have seen, and the one that I would book, and this would probably be the only way I would book a dining plan right now, is kids ages 3 to 9 get to play and dine for 50% off. Okay, so if you have an adult with you, or you do a package that has a child that's ages 3 to 9 with 1 or 2 adults, that child has the opportunity to get 50% off on their tickets and 50% off on their dining plan.
That's pretty good.
That is a fantastic deal.
Yeah.
So this one,
especially if you don't have a picky eater like what we do.
Yes. And it's with it's for a 4-night, 4-day package minimum. And this is going to be valid from March 3rd through March 24th, and then there's a break for Easter, and then April 7th through June 30th.
Okay.
Ooh, that's a really good, like, you get summer break in there for that one.
Mm-hmm.
So this is a really good one. Again, this would probably be the only way that I would end up booking a dining package for Nick, because I'll be lucky if he eats a chicken nugget or something at every place that we go to.
Unless it's chocolate. He'll eat chocolate.
Yeah, he'll eat chocolate all day.
He's too much like us.
But being able to have that the half off ticket makes this worth it to also do the dining, because you and me we can mess up a dining plan.
Oh yeah. Yeah, again, like I've said before, it's amazing that I'm not 500 pounds.
Yes, we do like our food.
Yeah.
So, all right. So that is what I have as of right now. Disneyland out in California is also offering some great deals. I didn't bother writing them down because I knew that I was going to be long-winded. So if you're interested in going out to California, definitely let me know.
Yep.
If you're interested in some of the other SeaWorld properties, let me know, because there's some deals going on at Busch Gardens Williamsburg. There's some out in California and San Diego. So lots of options.
Yep. Well, guys, I think that's it, right? We got everything covered. Cool. All right. So, guys, if you're interested in doing some of these wonderful Black Friday deals, don't forget, you got to get a hold of us. There's definitely some of them that are real short time limits. Like Megan said, we will not be taking any phone calls. You can email us on Thursday.
Yeah, definitely.
Definitely
talk
email
to your
us.
family.
Talk to your family
what?
about it.
We're really interested in this.
Yep.
Send me the email. That way it's not forgotten.
Right.
Because trust me, I know how that is.
Yeah.
And then I will respond to you as I'm able to on Friday.
Yeah. So get your family together, eat some turkey, talk about, what you guys want to do for the family vacation this year, and then shoot Plum Crazy Adventures an email so that way we can get back to you on probably later in the day on Friday, because somebody Black Friday anyway. But
I'm not shopping Black Friday.
Okay.
I'm sleeping in Black Friday.
Okay. We'll see. But anyway, get a hold of us and we'll definitely get started on that vacation for you and get you booked and get you down to one of these wonderful trips that we just talked about, whether it's Walt Disney World, whether it's going on a beautiful Royal Caribbean cruise, or just going to an all-inclusive and just sitting back and relax and enjoying a couple good drinks and hanging out with some good friends.
Well, You can even head out to Europe and enjoy a great cruise across the Mediterranean.
Yep.
Or cross that bucket list item off of your list and go head out to Alaska or even Hawaii. I didn't mention Hawaii, but yeah. Norwegian Cruise Line, they'd have that Pride of America, which is exclusively on the Hawaiian Islands.
Yes, it
You
is.
can do the 30% off with that.
And your room and food goes right along with you.
Yep.
So
nothing quite like that, actually. Not
great way
having
to see
to
it.
unpack every time you turn around.
No, that's the
repack.
best. That is the best. But so anyway, guys, like we said at the beginning of the show, thank you very much for all of the love and support and the 437 subscribers that we do have.
Yes.
Guys, if you know of anybody, let them know about us so that way we can get those subscribe counts. We're trying to get to 500 by the end of the year.
Yes.
That is a major goal for us. That would be huge if we could hit it. But we need your guys' help. So,
and hopefully I can get more of the Virgin Voyages videos out to you in the next couple of weeks.
Yes.
Expect a push of that once I have a little bit of time available to be able to finish the editing process. Because
we've got so much footage.
Things have been a little insane the past couple of weeks, which I'm grateful for. But unfortunately, our video schedule has kind of taken a hit because of it. So I apologize.
But we will get another one out hopefully by the end of this week. We'll have another one for you. And then hopefully get another one because we got so much footage of this trip that we got to compile it and put it together. And wow, it's
and then
fun.
Some things we can use and then some things we can't. Like for instance, I didn't realize just how loud things were within the restaurant at the wake. And so we listened to some of the footage and I was like, oh my gosh, like I can't hear you talking at all.
Right.
And so that's why we did things a little bit differently, which took a little bit longer to edit.
Yep. So anyway, guys, stay tuned. You'll see that video coming out soon. And as always, you guys can always take this video on Facebook and you can share it to your Facebook page. Tell all of your friends and family members about Plum Crazy Adventures.
Most definitely.
And then if you guys haven't subscribed to us yet on Facebook, on our YouTube channel, I can't talk. I don't know why. But please.
I'm rubbing off on you.
Yeah.
Rub.
So go to our YouTube channel and subscribe to our channel. And guys down here on YouTube, go up to our Facebook channel and follow us and like and subscribe to us. And don't forget about our socials. We've got so many different things that we're on.
Yes.
Just find us and follow us. So and enjoy our fun.
And when you're ready to think and you're ready to start thinking about your travel plans, definitely reach out to us, whether it's something extravagant or maybe you just want to take a weekend trip or a road trip or something. I do it all.
Yeah.
So definitely please consider us in helping out our small business and our family by booking your next trip through us.
Definitely. Well, guys, we're going to get out of here. It is now been 47 minutes that we've been into this show. So we've kind of covered everything.
I forgot my water, so I'm ready to go.
Yeah, she's thirsty. So I've been over here teasing her with mine. So, but anyway, guys, we're going to get out of here. We'll be back next Sunday, correct?
Yes, we will.
We'll be back next Sunday and we'll be talking something travel. So stay tuned and find us. We'll be here at 7:00 next Sunday and we'll see you guys then. And as always, are you guys ready for your next Plum Crazy adventure?
Because we're ready to get you there.
Right there on that plane. See ya.
That'd be so much fun. Bye-bye, everybody.
Guys.